Holy, as I was explaining to Zaholy Pale earlier, like, I'm really old. I am, like, 30 years old. The first time I played a competitive game was against my brother. We were probably about 9, and it was probably something like Mario Brothers 3, and we were trying to kill each other. No, wait, Super Mario Brothers 3, that would have been like more like I was 8 and he was 6. So anyway, I've been doing competition in games for a very long time, and I've played every genre that exists. But the problem is that because I'm old, I will never be the best player of all time. My reaction time and speed and ability to like react, you know, my like Twitch skills and ability to memorize things have slowed down like crazy because I'm old as balls. So I will never get to diamond in anything. Once Brawlhalla like goes into launch, I will not be a diamond player anymore. I'll be where I get to in every competitive game that I play, which is about like mid-plat. That's about where I'm supposed to end up, is like mid-platinum. That's kind of where I peak out. That's where I peaked out in Dota, it's where I peaked out in, well, not even in Street Fighter. It's kind of where I peaked out in Blaze Blue, it's where I peaked out in Counter-Strike before when I played it. Like, you know, I never played in Cal Main. I played in Cal O. I was good enough to pub stomp people, but I wasn't like, you know, fanatic level capability of anything. And part of that's just because I'm old. But because of all that experience, I'm really good at teaching people stuff, which is why I like making guides and doing teaching sessions and all that kind of stuff, because I understand the game concepts at this point better than I can actually play the game, because I'm old. And I enjoy that. It's a nice place to be at this point, because one, it takes all this pressure off of the fact that, like, I never have to worry about getting to the upper echelon of gameplay, because I can just kind of do whatever and have fun and teach some people who may eventually go on and become awesome. Like Misfit, for example. Like, Misfit being #1 on the ladder for such a long time was like a huge point of contention. But for me, like, I was really proud of that until, you know, he did like the win trading stuff. But I was really proud of the fact that he got up there, because he had never played a fighting game before, and I basically taught him everything until he got smart enough at a genre to teach himself. Like, he didn't even know what frames meant when he started playing. He didn't know what a punish was. He didn't know about frame traps, like all that kind of stuff. Like, I had to teach him what reading was and how to do 50-50 guessing games and all that kind of jazz. So, and then he took it and became like the best player for a very long time, which is cool beans, you know. Like, Tyvo told me, like, before he became the #1 Brawlhalla player, that he watched my guides and that, like, I was a big inspiration to him. And that's really cool, because now he's the #1 ranked dude on the ladder. And that's awesome, you know? Like, that's really cool. And the feeling that I get from knowing that I, like, helped out somebody, you know, pick up a game and have fun with it and get competitive with it is, like, super fulfilling to me. Like, it's a big part of the reason why I actually, like, honed in on Brawlhalla and started making guides instead of doing Let's Plays all the time, because initially, like, Let's Plays was the plan for my channel. Like, originally I was going to do... All I was going to do was I was going to record video and narrate over the games that I was going to play anyway. That was like my only plan going into this, was like, I'm going to make some YouTube videos and I'm going to put them up, and I will have like a library of fucking gameplay when it's all said and done. Like, where's the head on this guy? You know, so like that was my only intent, was to record whatever I was playing. Well, initially, if you look at my channel, there's like some Street Fighter, there's some Far Cry 4, which my computer couldn't handle, and there's a lot of Binding of Isaac, because Northern Lion was one of my big like inspirations for doing this in the first place, because he was the first like guy I ever watched on YouTube that like that I was actually entertained by, if that makes sense. It's like, too many other people were like way too over the top and like overly excited about stuff. But like all of Northern Lion's video, like, he would just kind of like chat with you about whatever, and just kind of ramble on and be chill about stuff. And he wouldn't like freak out and get all loud and crazy every time, you know. He almost died in Binding of Isaac and what have you, and I always thought that was really cool. And that's how all this got started. And then, of course, I discovered this Brawlhalla thing, and decided, I was like, oh, hey, look, there's no guides for this game. I'll start making some guides. And shit, I missed one, didn't I? Where are you, T? Where are you? Where did I miss you? There you are. So yeah, that's how all of this happened. And then, yes, to Wells Night Point, eventually I will, you know, grow up and become PewDiePie and, you know, make all them big monies. Because that happens. But yeah, you know, it's good. I'm having a lot of fun, and I still stick by the rules of, like, playing what I want to. It's just that I'm streaming now, which is a big part of the reason why I got the capture card, because there's some things that I really want to play, like Witcher 3, but I'm not going to be able to, like, have the time to do that and the rest of it if I don't stream it. So at some point when my capture card is up and rocking after tomorrow, I'll probably end up doing some things like that, where I do like, alright guys, for this week, we're going to be blowing our way through this AAA title so that I can play it and finish it and enjoy it and love it and the rest of it. What are my specs?